shooting rampage at Virginia Polytechnic Institute in 2007. 32 people killed. The assailant shot himself. Telephone communication was limited that day, so students used Facebook to let friends and families know they were safe and to seek information about other students whose fate was not yet known. We really hadn't seen that up to this point. This was new, and I remember this horrible event. To everyone I haven't talked to yet, I'm okay. One student wrote in a Facebook group called I'm okay at VT. Journalists search through profiles and blogs on that site and others to find sources and quotes for their stories about the massacre. And I know as a reporter, I used Facebook and I got in touch with so many people through Facebook. I don't even really like it as the website, but as a journalist, it's a resource that I have to use because so many people are on it, and I can get in contact with people and get quotes and get sound bites from people through Facebook. So it's definitely a vital resource that I have to use. So the chapter will also go into more about Twitter. Twitter is used by so many reporters and journalists. That's why I use it, and I get so much breaking news, fast information that way, and also more in-depth pieces that journalists and reporters will put out. So it's really, really useful if you're into news and you're serious about news, that you do get on Twitter and you start following news outlets and reporters. There's tips on here for writing for Twitter. Find a focus. What are you trying to say? What is your point? Limit your tweet to one main point. So a few different suggestions on here. There's verifying social media, tips for verifying information. So it talks about Twitter, but this can be any social media. You want to develop sources that you know are reliable. You want to check the profile of the contributor, check who they work for. If they are working for news outlets, those are the kind of people that we want to follow. Check whom the person follows, who follows him, that sort of thing, him or her. There are topics on curation here, and much of the information you send or receive on social media is what you create or share with others. But posts, pictures, videos on social media sites also lend themselves to a way of sharing called curation. When you gather information from various sources on the web, organize it around a topic to present or share, you are curating it. Several social media sites have been created for just that purpose. Journalists can use these curation sites curating photos, tweets, posts, and items about a news story. You see this with so many online news articles nowadays. They're curating tweets, people who have tweeted about a certain topic, or various social media posts. I mean, if you go on any BuzzFeed article, you're going to see pictures and videos and embedded tweets or other embedded posts, TikToks, things like that. So curation is so big nowadays. You see it just so often. And you're going to learn about blogs. Blogs are where the writer expresses opinions or describes personal experiences. This is one of your assignments. Many media blogs are commentaries about news topics, although many blogs began as personal journals produced for friends and other people with common interests. They have become valuable ways journalists can find sources. The other advantage of reading blogs for news tips is that they provide insight into what readers and viewers are concerned about, kind of like a letter to the editor. Beat reporters rely on blogs in their fields. Most corporate and government agencies also offer blogs where reporters can find valuable information. You've got blogs in public relations and marketing. There are FTC rules, and then tips on how to write blogs. Be brief. Blogs are not meant to be term papers. Write a clear headline that will hook the reader. Write a subhead or summary of key points. Use a strong lead. You can use the word "you" to hook in readers. Be clear. Use simple sentences and short paragraphs. Be focused. A blog should center on one main topic. And be careful, check your spelling and grammar. And so that's one of the things I was telling you about from before. So definitely do this for your blog. Informal communication in email and blogs tends to be sloppy. Errors in spelling and grammar mar credibility. Be interesting, be accurate and fair. Don't spread rumors or information that might not be truthful. Target your audience, be conversational, write as if you were talking to a friend. We say this all the time when we're writing out scripts that a news anchor is going to read, and we want it to sound conversational. It can't be too technical, or else you're going to lose the viewer or the listener. Add links to related sites. Add a question or thought at the end to elicit readers' responses, and proofread. Please proofread. And you'll also are going to learn about podcasts too. All right. So other than that, I think that's about everything. So I hope you guys all have a good week. And if you have any questions, email me at tmagnarelli@gmail.com. Thanks.